In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going, and off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Room to run right away.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Swear.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. A carry here for Wright. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. On the play fake, Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. And the defense has it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, Warren. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and long. Here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Dak facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll run with Wright. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. He is in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Pass caught right side by Conklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw is Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jaylen Warren, touchdown Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Wright. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Play action now. Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Conklin goes in motion. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. A first down throw for Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responded.
Oh, he coughs up the football. The Cowboys have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Everyone, kill!
Play fake. Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
At the 60! At the 60!
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Here we go, 47. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. recovery. Good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On the ground, this is right. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Xavier Woods there on the stop.
Yeah!
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
26.
On the play fake, Dak. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the... Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked and that ball ends up going the other direction. Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, 46. 26.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why? 26.
On 2nd down, here's Wright. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
26.
Pistol now for Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
26.
2nd down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. Third and 6. Here's Nix to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Everybody, 26.
A shotgun handoff to right. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by John Johnson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and 7.
21-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hey, here we go. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Oh, and he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here we go. 46. 46. Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over at their own 14-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run here. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Denver 1st down. Throwing is Nix. To the left side in the hands of Gore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Head up. This is right. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Back on the ground and back to right. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Nix. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throw it, Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Second down and 8.
Yeah! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide,
They run again with Wright.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third down and 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check!
In motion, Lamb. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the